I'm going to welcome to the stage Colin from TPICAP and Matthew from ipushpull.
Hi, everybody. Hi, good afternoon. It's good to be here. My name's Colin Duggin. I'm the product head for the equities division of TPICAP's global broking. For those of you, for some context, those of you who do not know TPICAP, we're a wholesale broker. So we bring wholesale buyers and wholesale sellers together, facilitating large, complex trades between them. For the small legal piece, we do run compliant venues, so we have a CFTC CEF that we run here. I'm in the process of building out a SEC CEF as well, and in Europe we run MTFs and OTFs.
Hi, and I'm Matthew Cheung. I'm CEO and co-founder of ipushpull, so we're a live data sharing and workflow automation platform. So we specialize in omni-channel delivery, data integration, and of course chatbots, which we've been building since 2017.
So thank you in advance for listening to us. We understand we're the last ones. We'll try to keep this upbeat. I was in the audience last year at Symphony Innovate, and one of the presenters was talking about their chatbot program, and they said that it was about reducing the toil in the human workflow, and I think that probably resonates across a lot of the demos we've seen today. It certainly resonated with me. I use it regularly. It plays into our value proposition. If the person's here today, thank you. But also I think it demonstrates the value of these types of conferences. So today we're going to show you a broker two-way interaction between a broker and a trader. We operate a high-touch service. Human interaction is crucial, but it does not scale. And in times of intense market activity, we want it to scale. We want to do more with our people. So our job becomes one of streamlining the workflow, making it more efficient and more accurate in a mature market, and trying to use more modern techniques such as chatbot and AI. So we are live with this service that we're going to show you. We've been working on it for about a year, but it is work in progress. Any clients out there of TPICAP, this is, as I say, it's live, so you certainly can, it's available to you, so you can see me afterwards and we can work on helping you on board. So that's the why of our story, and Matt is here to explain the how. So over to you, Matt.
Yeah, thanks, Colin.
Oh, sorry. We entered a strategic partnership. That came quick, didn't it? I didn't expect that. We entered a strategic partnership, especially to move quicker.
Yeah, so it's really good that we're working with TPICAP. It's better to kind of build things in partnership and together. So we're very much building the right technology in the right way and helping clients like TPICAP move really quickly. Our role in this journey has been around technical implementation and accelerating that technical implementation. So we specialize in connectivity and very much the translation layer. So we're making lots of these services scalable. So we're doing it in TPICAP in equity derivatives, which we're going to talk about today, but also in rates, FX, credit, and energy and commodities. So it's great to be partnering with TPICAP, but we also do work with lots of other brokers, buy sides, sell sides, venues, trading venues, exchanges, and technology and data vendors. We're helping them in a similar way.
Thanks, Matt. Should we show what we have?
Yeah, let's do it, Colin.
Let's do it. Okay, then. This demo, as I said, is an interaction between a trader and a broker. And Dave at the back is helping us out, the technical pilot. Everyone needs one. At one point, he had 3 laptops. He's now got 2, but let's hope it all comes together. So let's be a broker for today. Our starting point is over here. It's a broker workstation. It's our consolidated view. We call it Fusion. It's a whiteboard, it's a bulletin board, and we have a list of products over there on the far side, and then we're busily building some bids and offers. So we've all been doing that today, collecting these interests via chat, via voice, via email, API connectivity. We've all done very well. However, there is one instrument, the DAX, that has nothing on it. Now that instrument was busy. We know it's an active instrument. But before we send this out to the marketplace, we want to try to get some interest there as well. We know through Fusion that we had interest yesterday. Trader Tom was a particular buyer of this particular instrument. So we can send a price request out to Trader Tom to see if he's got interest today.
And this is where the ipushpull service comes into things. So validating the message against certain criteria, translating the message from Fusion into text, and then routing those into the right Symphony chat room. And the message has now hit that desired chat room, and Trader Tom is going to respond. And it's worth noting that some of the text that you see on the screen might be fairly verbose, and that's because these workflows are actually live with TPICAP clients, which is tier 1 banks, where their counterpart bots are picking these messages up. But for the purposes of this demo, David, our trusty demo pilot, will be typing all the responses, but in reality, these would be automated. So keep typing, David.
So to switch your attention over here into Fusion once again, Tom's internal system has responded, and you can see that we've got a 114.6 buy indication in the DAX.
Yeah, so what you saw then was that same process using ipushpull under the hood in reverse. So we took that chat message, we translated it, we pushed it into a Solace message bus, and then that appeared up in Fusion. You could also see there's a little robot icon there indicating where that message has come from.
Okay, so now we have an interest in the DAX line. And this process could repeat, we'll save you that. But our clients want to see this. This is important market information, and they want to see what we've got. So let's distribute this into all of our Symphony chat rooms and see where we get to.
And what we'll see now is as these prices get sent, they're sent prices from this whiteboard in Fusion has gone over into Symphony. We've got the branding with TPICAP on there, and can display these price runs customized so different clients can see different views on them. So one of those had dates on it, for example, and the other did not, but they can be fully configurable.
Okay, the next stage. So a client has called us, and they saw the price run. And they have a sell interest in the DAX. So that's great, it's just what we wanted. So let's get that onto the whiteboard as well. And all done in real time. This has significantly speeded up our business process.
It's getting interesting here now, Colin.
Yes, it is, Matt. I think I can speak for everybody to say we're all very excited. So Tom's a potential buyer. And a potential offer has come in, so we really need to get Tom another message just to let him know, and he's got a view of the current marketplace. We can send a price request back out to Tom, and goes into his Symphony chat room, and he can respond, should he want to.
And again, normally this would be a bot that would be responding.
Okay.
Rather than Dave typing it.
I think, and it's gone back into Fusion. And this is amazing. Tom has seen the offer, he's improved his bid, and we have a potential trade. It goes into a pending state. At this point, a more detailed negotiation often takes place. We'll skip that, fast forward. We are at the point now, we switched to a trade enrichment. We've filled in most of the data points that we know of through this negotiation that we've been picking up through the negotiation, through Fusion and chat. And so at this point, we're happy that this represents the trade that we've put on. But we need our traders to agree this as well before we can proceed to actually booking the trade. So do they agree? We need to send these out once again to the traders. In Tom's case, his chatbot can approve or decline the potential trade.
And in this case, even though normally it would be a chatbot responding, we're going to pretend it's a human now that's responding and using actually a Symphony Elements form, which is a better interface for a human because they can click some buttons rather than having to type out that verbose chat. Actually, what's going on here, though, is we're translating fixed messages, which is coming from Fusion, and the ipushpull service is translating fixed messages into chatbot messages. So what we can see now up on the screen is where we have different counterparts for TPICAP. Those different counterparts have predefined chatbot syntax, and using the ipushpull service, David's got up on the screen the config screen where you can take a fixed message, you can then map it towards a particular chatbot in a particular chat room in that predefined syntax. So the rules to define those fields and to decide where to send the message, for example, when the trader is Tom Drake from Bank One, we send it to the Bank One chat room in the Bank One chat room syntax. So the rules also configure how the original fixed message should be transformed from that chat message. And using this mapping builder, when David pastes a sample fixed message into this screen, you can see ipushpull displays what the original fixed message looks like, as well as what it would look like inside of a chat platform.
So we'll flip back to Fusion. Thank you, Dave. So Tom's bot has affirmed the trade. That goes back into Fusion. Here, we can see that's affirmed. And we're going to do a manual affirm on the other side. And at this point, final confirmations can be sent out to both counterparties. In Tom's case, these are booked systematically into their trading system. And from a TP side as well, we may send that to our regulated venue, to an internal surveillance, transaction reporting, settlements and invoicing, etc. So by integrating Fusion into Symphony using ipushpull, we have significantly increased our automation. And it's worth talking about the success. So the success in this has been real. We have a tier 1 client utilizing this. They have now received about 80% of their trades in equity derivatives are straight through processing straight into their trade booking system. Other customers have seen significant gains also.
So that was what, from 0% to 80% STP?
From 0 to 80%.
And what about more complex trades?
So this was a very simple example, but we also trade in portfolios. A portfolio trading can consist of hundreds of constituents. All of those constituents need affirmation before they can go into a trade booking process. Using the Symphony chat rooms, we have managed to reduce that processing time from 30 to 45 minutes down to effectively real time. So a real improvement.
And similarly, using ipushpull, we've helped TPICAP reduce and lower these accessibility barriers for its clients. And because clients do not need to connect via fix, instead we can sit in the middle and translate fixed messages into chat messages using Symphony's messaging layer. And as many of you will know, if you're a large bank and you're trying to get a fixed connection connected to Fusion or any third-party service, that could take 6 months, 12 months, depending on your IT resources, depending on where it was on the priority list. So that ability for us to be able to convert fix into chat is a real game changer, and that's what we're doing here with the Fusion bot. It also means, because of Symphony, all of this is zero install, whereas fix is taking 12 months to get something done. We can create the Fusion bot, you put the Fusion bot into a chat room, and there's no installation for your client or counterparts, but they can still utilize that fixed connectivity. So all of these parties then see massive gains in STP, efficiency, and productivity. And ipushpull can actually map any data set from any message format in any application or service. We can also map text, tables, and attachments in emails, as well as even distributing streaming data from Excel or a third-party service into chat. And this is only the start of actually where we're going with this chatbot development. We're utilizing various AI approaches as well behind the scenes, such as named entity recognition, natural language processing, and large language models. We're using those to capture, parse, and structure data. And we've applied it across many different asset classes at TPICAP. And Dave's just got up on the screen here, where, or just on this screen, on the left-hand side, Dave's going to paste some price runs into the chat. So this is where these would normally get copy-pasted between lots of different chats on a particular sales or broking desk. So on the left side is the inbound kind of price runs. Dave's going to hit enter, and that's going to go away to, in this case, a large language model, which is then going to structure that data. It passes that data, and on the right-hand side is the output chat room. So we're beginning to use, and TPICAP's using these technologies where we can start using AI to help some of those manual processes.
So the job that we are setting the large language models is a simple one, but it is vital. We want to format some of that unstructured data bound for our brokers and map it so that we as brokers, we can respond to it quickly, and it's just trying to respond to our clients as quickly as possible, and again, streamlining the workflow.
And in summary, from our side, it's about configurable workflows. So our platform is a no-code service. We can do things like translating fix into chat. It could be any type of message into any type of other message. And what we recognize at ipushpull is that every customer is different, every client need is different, and all of that means that you need to have this configurability so you can do things very quickly. What we're doing is providing those tools to enable customers to configure it themselves. So we're really happy with this, the progress on this project so far. I mean, hopefully you can see from the technology perspective, we've delivered a very scalable product. We can add workflows and features going forward. And then using our platform, chatbot development like this, like I said, we've been doing this since 2017. Chatbot development is really quick, really easy using our workflow tools.
And just to finish on the business summary, we save time and we improve accuracy. So our clients like it, appreciate the service that we're providing, and it's hit our goal of reducing some of the human activity on a service that is still predominantly human orchestrated. Thank you.
Thank you.